Sorry, I stole your girlfriend, senpai.
Karasuyo, good job today. Wanna go grab drinks?
Huh? My name is Toya Karasuyo. I'm 28 years old, working as a car sales rep. Hey, senpai. You're thinking something gloomy again, aren't you? Don't make that damp face. Huh? Yeah. This is how my face always looks. Gloomy, negative, quiet. Those pretty much sum me up. Toya Karasuyo. When I first got assigned to sales, I really wondered what the company was thinking. But work is work. Even as a gloomy guy, here I am, 6 years into the job. Seriously, it's fine since there are no customers right now. But if you keep that face, our reputation will tank. Living life positively is the best. I just don't get why you insist on being so gloomy. This guy who's been sniping at me is Hairi Nezumio. Despite his attitude, he's technically my junior. It's not like I'm insisting on it, I was just born this way. From endlessly positive Hairi's perspective, a guy like me must be completely incomprehensible. And then... Why is this gloomy guy rated higher than me, with better sales numbers? Yeah, you're probably thinking that right now. You've been glaring non-stop. Even someone like me takes work seriously. I told myself making excuses because I'm gloomy only flies in the first year. I've pushed myself hard to get this far. Thanks to that, I handle customers just fine. But when someone says we need to talk, odds are it's bad, right? Did I mess something up? Or is it a breakup? It's driving me crazy. We need to talk. That phrase should be erased from this world.
Hey, Karasuyo? You okay? You're kinda chanting to yourself.
I, Toya Karasuyo, was told by my girlfriend this morning I need to talk after work. And, well, here we are. I'm clearly speaking under my breath, but to everyone else, apparently, I sound like I'm reciting sutras. Even my coworker's worried. Akane-san, you should just leave him be. We can't understand him anyway. Sorry, it's nothing. I'll take my break now. Sorry to keep you waiting, Hiyori-san.
Toya-san?
This is Hiyori Kikuno. She's my junior at work, and, unbelievably, also my girlfriend. No matter how many times I see her, she's way too cute for someone like me. For a gloomy guy like me, having such a cute girlfriend still feels like a dream. 4 years ago, I became Hiyori's trainer when she joined fresh out of college. I'm gloomy, barely speak, and not exactly exciting. Yet, she confessed to me.
I like you. Please go out with me.
Huh? With me? Turns out, Hiyori wasn't great at talking to people either. That she found the courage to tell me meant more than I can put into words. And now, after work, she's called me out saying she has something to talk about. No wonder I was restless all day. Hiyori-san, what did you want to talk about?
Toya-san, I'm sorry. Please, let's break up.
Huh? What did you just say? My brain can't keep up. It's like the world just warped. Am I even standing right now? Why? Did I do something? My voice trembles. Please, let this be a joke. Please tell me this isn't real. But her face stays downcast.
It's because...
I'm so shocked. No words come out. My brain flat out refuses to process what's happening. I force my frozen mind to move, trying to get words out when... Sorry, I stole your girlfriend, senpai. And there appears my annoying junior, Hairi Nezumio. He's Hiyori's coworker too. Huh? Hairi? Stole her? What do you mean? Just what it sounds like. Turns out she thinks I'm better than you, senpai. Tough break, huh? Apparently, Hairi had pushed hard, and Hiyori gave in and ended up sleeping with him. Well, gloomy senpai's just not right for Hiyori, you know? Just give her up quietly, okay? He's probably right. I always knew it was a miracle someone like me was dating Hiyori. I get that. And just like that, Hiyori left with Hairi, walking away from me. She gave in because he pushed hard, huh? Yeah. Hearing that, even I can't hang on anymore. I couldn't move for a while, but staying there wouldn't change anything. No, there's no point thinking about this anymore. Today, I'm doubling my usual routine. I'm gloomy and quiet. My only real hobby is working out. I got hooked because when I'm training, I don't have to think. Of course, no matter how much I built muscle, my gloomy personality never changed. Morning. The next day, I forced myself to work, though I really didn't want to go. Even after doubling my workout, my mood hadn't lifted. Yeah, one night's not enough to fix this. I kept sighing. I told myself it's pointless to dwell and tried to prep for work when... Morning, everybody. Man, it's such an awesome day today. Feels amazing. From behind, I hear the last voice I want to hear right now. I glance that way and see Hiyori, head lowered. It's really over, huh? Hiyori doesn't even glance at me. The girl who always smiled when her eyes met is gone. I focused on my work, doing my best not to look their way. I'm so drained. Days like this, I gotta hit the gym. After a hellish, exhausting day, I was more stressed than ever. Just as I was thinking about working out to sweat it out.
Karasuyo, good job today. Wanna go grab drinks?
Huh? My coworker and peer, Akane Sango, suddenly called out to me. I froze in surprise at the completely unexpected offer.
Hey, Akane, didn't we agree no sneaking off?
Mizuki-san? Hisui-san? And now, even my juniors, Sora Mizuki and Wakaba Hisui, are joining in. What the hell's going on?
Oops, guess I got caught. Of course you did. Like we'd let Akane have you all to herself. She said she was just going to call you over, but inviting you for drinks? Totally not okay. Not okay? I'm just inviting my downcast coworker to cheer him up. Well, I want to cheer up my totally drained senpai too. Toya senpai, let's sneak off for drinks now. Wakaba! You caught me.
No. Gorgeous girls crowding around a guy like me? Impossible. It's more likely for spears to rain from the sky. Something's off. This is scary. Even the sun would be freaking out. Okay, time for a workout. Thanks for today. I'll head out now.
Huh? Hey, Karasuyo!
I tried to slip away, but they wouldn't let me go, and I ended up getting dragged along. Damn it, why that gloomy guy? How did I end up in this situation? Someone, explain, please. Why me? Did I do something? Whatever, I'll just make an excuse and leave right away. Welcome. Do you have a reservation?
4 under Sango.
Magnificent biceps. Not just the triceps. Even the forearms are perfectly trained. This is a true sculptural beauty. Beyond amazing. It's art. My muscles are still so immature. How did you train those? Oh.
Is this macho owner getting intimidated by senpai? So the rumor about Karasuyo's weightlifting hobby was true.
Barely sat down and they were already teasing me. I wanted to crawl into a hole.
Part of why we invited you was to get to know you better, Karasuyo-senpai. I'm really happy to see this side of you. Yeah, when we start dating, please be my personal trainer.
When I muttered, "Please don't joke," the 3 of them laughed brightly. I decided to ask what had been on my mind. Hey, what's with the sudden passionate approaches from you 3?
So you realized it was flirting, huh?
Hard to believe, though. Why me? There are tons of better guys.
It's not like anyone would do. Karasuyo-senpai, you didn't deny what you couldn't do. Maybe that's why.
Huh?
The 3 of us were all saved by you, senpai. I can't drink, and at the welcome party I felt like I had to.
If you can't drink, no need to force it. I only drink oolong tea anyway.
Then you handed me yours. You really saved me. I've always had a stiff face and been bad at talking to people, but...
Do you need something? If I did something wrong, just tell me and I'll apologize.
You noticed and reached out. That gave me a chance to open up. When I got teased for always eating convenience store meals because I can't cook.
Is there something wrong with not being able to cook? I can't either. Wow. Sorry about that?
Yeah! You really saved me back then.
What the heck? I don't remember any of this.
I think it was probably unconscious. You never made a big deal out of it, and that's what saved us. Yes. People who can do that naturally are rare. We fell for you, Karasuyo-senpai, because you're you.
Up until now, I kept denying my gloomy self. I thought someone like me couldn't help anyone or be loved. But these 3 didn't care about my gloominess. They saw me and fell for me. But after that, the dinner turned into a praise Karasuyo party, and I couldn't stand it. That's when a sign caught my eye. 20 pull-ups equals half off bill? Boss, let me try that. Ho, fired up, huh? But with that slim build. Whoa!
Whoa!
And so, that night's dinner ended with pull-ups. Afterward, we split up normally, and I walked home, face still burning. A few days later, time really is amazing. It had started to heal my heart little by little. Yes, Karasuyo speaking. Ah, Fujiwara-san. Thank you for calling. What can I do for you? A few hours passed, and I threw myself into work to distract myself. I was now on a customer call. Okay, I'll book your service appointment. What date works for you? Karasuyo-senpai, the manager's calling. Head to the meeting room now. Huh? Ah, Fujiwara-san, I'm so sorry. Could you hold on a moment? Sorry, I'm on the phone. Tell the manager I'll come when I'm done. He said now. Something only you can handle, apparently. I'll book it for you. Hello? This is Nezumio. I wanted to handle it myself, but Hyrie forcibly took over the phone. At that point, I had no choice. I decided to head to the manager, but the manager wasn't even calling me? I went to the meeting room, but it was empty. When I asked the manager, he said he hadn't called me. And then, the next day. Okay, add heated seats. As I was placing an order for the new car I'd sold. Senpai, the manager's calling again. This is way past deja vu. Hey, yesterday you told me that too, and it was a mistake. Are you trying to mess with me? You are, right? If so, then Thanks to my gloomy nature, I was more wary of him than ever. I couldn't trust him easily. What are you talking about? It's true. Doubting your junior, huh? Classic gloomy senpai. Still bitter about losing your girlfriend? If the manager really was calling, I couldn't ignore it, so reluctantly I headed over. But damn, not called again. Ha, senpai, you didn't finish the new car order, so I took care of it for you. Thanks. No problem. Hyrie gave a shady grin and walked off. It's too much trouble to confront him. I just decided to focus on doing my own work.
Hey! Karasuyo! Come out drinking with just me today. No, today's supposed to be with just me, right, Karasuyo-senpai? Jeez, you two are way too aggressive. You're gonna freak Senpai out. Senpai, come with me, okay?
About 2 months have passed since that dinner. These three have been heating up their approaches more and more each day. Then, Hyrie, who had been jittering at his desk all day, came over looking annoyed. Why the hell are our three beauties all crowding around gloomy senpai? Seems like he's pretty pissed that I'm surrounded by them.
Huh? You weren't invited. Shoot, shoot.
Even you, Sango-senpai? Why?
Why? Because we like him, obviously.
Like? Someone gloomy like him? Impossible. In fact, Karasuyo-san's been screwing up constantly lately. Like with that service appointment, or the cars we just delivered, there had to be complaints. There haven't been any complaints at all. Huh? No way. The appointment dates were full, and the new car options. Appointments and options? Oh, that. For Fujiwara-san's service appointment, she always avoids the second and fourth Saturdays because of work. This time there was a reservation on the second Saturday, so I checked with her and rescheduled it to the next one. As for the car options, even though you said you placed the order, I was worried something might have been missed, so I double-checked. Turns out the requested options weren't included, so I corrected it, and the car arrived just as the contract specified. Yeah, I'd had to leave tasks to Hyrie a few times, but I never skipped double-checking everything. Why would you do that? Why? because it looked like you were trying to trick me, so I figured better safe than sorry, that's all. You know this, right? I'm gloomy, and I tend to think negatively. So for me, suspecting your shady behavior is just normal. Huh? You gotta be kidding. That ruins all my plans. Hyrie shouted in frustration, then suddenly realized what he'd blurted out, but it was already too late.
Wow, you really just confessed it yourself. You're even dumber than I thought. You do know, right, that security cameras would catch your little stunts instantly? If you didn't realize that, it's not optimism. It's just plain stupid. No doubt. I think people like you are called fools, right?
Fools. Words stabbed into Hyrie from 3 directions, and he was barely able to keep standing. Then, as if snapping, he started shouting. It's not my fault. I've been so pissed off this whole time. A gloomy, negative guy like him, being admired and respected by everyone? I just wanted to prove that I was better, that I'm the superior man. Yeah, I knew. I knew you hated me and were out to get me, so it's nothing new. I really never cared. Like you said, I'm gloomy after all. But no matter how gloomy or negative I am, I have to be sincere with customers. That's why I never skip checks and always face people honestly. If I hadn't caught your schemes, I would have damaged the company's reputation. My gloominess isn't something that changes easily, but because of it, I can be more cautious than most. Seeing the 3 women so angry on my behalf had lightened my heart just a little. Anyway, after we somehow wrapped up the day, the 3 of them walked me out of the office.
Toya-san!
Hiyori-san. There stood Hyrie and Hiyori. It was the first time Hiyori had spoken to me since we broke up, and I instinctively tensed up.
Lately, you've been getting along well with the Kane-san and the others, huh?
Well, I guess. They've been really kind, looking out for someone like me.
Do you not love me anymore?
Huh? Hey, Hiyori, why are you asking that? You already chose to be with me, didn't you? The situation was on the verge of turning into a full-blown love triangle mess. My mind went completely blank. What is happening?
Because I still love Toya-san more.
What?
Heidi was pushy and, well, I just kind of got swept along.
Yeah, you've gotta be kidding. Didn't you choose me as the result of all that?
No, I still love Toya-san, and I regret getting involved with you.
Hiyori's words left Hyrie trembling. Even as his rival, I almost pitied him.
Toya-san, I'm really sorry. I hurt you so much. You may not forgive me, but even so, I still love you.
I could tell she meant it from the heart. I'd been with her, I knew, but I really loved you, Hiyori-san. I tried my best to show you how I felt. But as a gloomy guy, maybe I wasn't good at expressing it. I'm sorry.
No, that's not, I understood.
But I'm sorry. I have no intention of getting back together. No matter the reason, you didn't talk to me. You gave in to his pressure and slept with someone else.
Toya-san, no!
As Hiyori-san tearfully watched my back, the 3 women who had been silently observing spoke up.
Hiyori-chan, If you loved him so much that you're crying like this, why did you let someone else's words sway you into doing that? Yeah, we've been rooting for you two all this time, even hiding how he felt about Senpai. But if you're going to hurt him, that's another story. We won't hold back, and we're not handing him over anymore.
These three had been supporting us all along, despite their own feelings. Hiyori had no words left to argue. Then... Hey, Hiyori, why? Why are you still clinging to that gloomy guy? I'm clearly the better man. This humiliation.
Stop! Hey you, let go of her.
He must have grabbed her arm too hard. She cried out in pain. At that moment, hurting a girl isn't about being gloomy or cheerful. It's just wrong. I grabbed Hyrie's hand off Hiyori and pulled it away. When it came to strength, I wasn't someone he could beat. Ow, 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 ow! Damn it! What's with this brute strength? After that, maybe completely rattled, he ran off like he was fleeing. As for what happened to Hyrie later, when he heard Hiyori tell me she loved me, not him, he was left dumbfounded and deflated. Hiyori, no way! And because his misconduct had become a trust issue, he was formally disciplined. Damn, I can't believe that guy actually got promoted. With my reputation even further boosted by the whole incident, I was promoted. Before long, Hyrie resigned. And Hiyori, who had fallen into Hyrie's scheme, soon quietly left the company as well. I heard from other employees that she gave Hyrie a proper goodbye and was returning to her family home.
Toya-san, I'm sorry. I want to become someone who won't just get swept along by others' opinions anymore.
That apology will never reach me, but all I can do is hope she finds happiness. In her heart, the image of me stepping up to protect her will probably stay for a long time. Sango-san, Mizuki-san, Isui-san, thank you so much for everything.
It's fine. You've helped us plenty too, you know? Right, girls?
The other two nodded at Sango's words. I felt genuinely grateful to have met such good people. Will the future of a gloomy guy like me really be dark? I still don't know. So, at the very least, I want to keep living sincerely, without ever trying to drag others down.
So, have you decided who you're going to date?
The dazzling future waiting for someone like me, almost too bright to believe, was just around the corner.
Hello, Brittany here. Thank you so much for watching our episodes. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave me those comments because I love replying to them. See you in the next episode. Bye!